sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports, in conjunction with the RNA, so proud to spotlight golf's best amateur talent from around the globe. Today, it's live coverage of the third round. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. Our leader here on Saturday is our featured golfer. His cushion is a full 4 shots as he gets set to tee off. That's up the left side. And that should be just fine. Good drive there to get the Saturday round underway. So the great tee shot left him here. Now his second from relatively close range. A birdie putt down to Iona.
Seeing it's one thing, but trusting it is a whole different ball game. You've got to start this way out to the left because it's going to break off to the right, and then it's going to flatten out towards that final section of the putt.
Okay, I'd call that an acceptable effort from that range. Okay, that's in for par here at the first, and he'll remain 4 clear of the field. Here we are now at the second. Always so important to try and establish a good round in these opening holes, Frank.
In the second hole, especially with the prevailing breeze and today's modern equipment, the odd player has actually driven this green, but you really see the tone of the golf course. The middle of the golf course is protected. There's a series of bunkers down there, but the left is always the safe side of the golf course, but the best line to play your second shot from on the whole golf course is always the right side, and we see that here at the second. Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
And that will make it onto the putting surface, but ultimately, not a real good shot. Oh, how good is that? Those are the kinds of long-distance putts you'll see here in Scotland, and that was judged about as well as one can. That finished off for par here at the second, and he'll maintain that 4-shot lead. On the tee box here at the third now, Frank, all these holes look relatively straightforward. Can a golfer get lured in kind of a false sense of security off the tee here at the old course?
No, well, you can. This hole, the third hole, even shorter than the second, so reachable. But a lot of people tend to bail out towards the left. That's the middle of the golf course. And that leaves you a devilish little pitch or short wedge across that big gaping bunker that protects both the third and the 15th green. So once again, want to drive the ball down the right side, but there's a series of pot bunkers there.
And that ball going to roll out a little too much as the momentum carries it all the way into the bunker. All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play. We turn to EAPGATour23 for this look at birdie.
Absolute perfect spot to putt from. Very little break, if any. He should be able to just run this right in.
Ah, that is well judged. Straight into the cup. It's a birdie here at number 3. And he'll move it to 1 under for his round, -9 for the tournament. At the 4th hole now, and Frank, this one looks as though it might require a little bit of club selection off the tee. What are we looking at, partner?
Well, there is 2 ways to play the 4th off the tee. You can hit it down the right side, but it really starts to narrow up and it's slightly shorter. Most players go towards the middle of the golf course and try and get it on that plateau. But this, certainly the first hard hole you see at St. Andrews.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Perfect spot to play this second, middle of the fairway.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and this will remain a 3-shot lead. Par 5s, this is where players look to make the move in a major championship. How does this 5th hole par 5 measure up, Frank?
Well, if you can avoid the bunkers, they're actually left and right, but especially that little group of 3 bunkers, then it sets up well. It'll be a blind second shot, but you try and guide your second shot between the 2 bunkers on the hill in front of you, which are called the spectacles. Boy, that's way down there. Should only leave an iron to this par 5.
Now a big spot here for something good. This is a short second to the par 5. Well, that one had to feel good.
Yeah, it struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Nope. Nicely played. It's a birdie at the 5th. And he gets it to 2 under for his round. 11 under now for the tournament. Now at the 6th, not a particularly long hole, Frank, par 4.
Yeah, semi-blind tee shot. You've got an idea where you want to hit, but there's a series of 3 bunkers. They're called the coffins down the left side, as well as some pop bunkers down the right. So this requires a very accurate tee shot.
Oh, this is a big chance, but it's looking good. What a display of power and precision off the tee. On the green here on the par 4 in 1. A dead-on look here for birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt. A birdie here at 1. And he'll move to 11 under par. Back here at the Open Championship on the 7th hole here at the Old Course.
Yeah, blind tee shot. This is one hole that really does advantage the long hitter. They can get it very close to this green, but this green has got some amazing undulations in it.
A good break got him here, now his 2nd to the par 4.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
One thing I can say is it looks to be almost dead straight, but it's going to carry a good amount of speed as it hits that slope.
That one just going to sneak on by. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll stay at 11 under par. Now to the par 3-8. Frank, what's the best way to go at it?
Well, for these players, straight at the flag. This is the first par 3 you'll see, and a good chance to make 2 coming up ahead. But we do see a lot of long putts here with an errant tee shot.
And now problems there for our leader. That ball into the very thick stuff here off the tee. This is a 9-footer. Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll remain right where he is. Frank, the Open Championship coming back to the home of golf this summer.
Yeah, and remember too, the last time it was here, Louis Oosthuizen at the 9th hole, he had no problem driving this par 4. So let's see if you can do the same. If you can carry that last bunker down there, there's every chance that your tee shot can run onto this very flat green.
Well, that's on a pretty good line so far. I mean, that is a sight to behold. What a spectacular shot we just saw on the par 4 with a drive in one. Yeah, that's really well done. From that distance, you'll take it every time. Chance to close out the front side here with a birdie. Yep, that's nicely done. It's a birdie here at the 9th. And he's going to go out in 32, 4 under par. As we begin the backside here at St. Andrews, you can really feel the history. This hole named in honor of the legendary Bobby Jones, who won the 1927 Open and the 1930 Amateur. Obviously, 1930 was his Grand Slam year. He retired, by the way, at the age of 28, and then founded and built with Alistair McKenzie Augusta National. So a little bit of history lesson as you play this 340-yard par 4 10th. That sets up for a lengthy putt here on number 10. One feature of so many of these older British courses, the oversized greens, and this, a long look for eagle. Yeah, easy to come up short on that one, but that's a decent effort. A straightforward look here for birdie. Okay, well done. A couple of birdies here sandwiched around the turn at 9 and 10. And he'll move to 13 under par for the tournament. Hole number 11, the Eden, is really the finest medium-length one-shotter in all of golf, isn't it, Frank?
Well, this hole's been copied by many an architect. The reason why is it's normally very, very difficult to make a hole of this length, or should I say this short, so difficult. But they've managed to do that here at Eden with that Strath bunker in the front and the severe sloping on either side of that bunker.
Well, that can really be brutal, can it?
It certainly does. And if you have any doubt there, you'll come unstuck at 11.
That one safely on the putting surface. Chance now for another birdie. Gonna have 17 feet on this putt. Got it there, but not quite on target.
that's what happens when things are going poorly, right? You don't take your time, and it costs you another stroke. Okay, so that one finished off with double bogey. And fortunately, the lead's still a comfortable one at a full 4 shots.
Now at the 12th, and Frank, when you put the peg in the ground here, are you licking your chops?
Well, you are, unless you're playing into a head breeze, because if you are playing a head breeze, then you've got to worry about the 4 bunkers that are in the middle of this fairway. Touch of help, or if you're a long hitter, then all you've got to do is worry about that little pot bunker just short of this green. There is gorse left and right, though.
Ooh, that started well right.
Rule number 1 in golf, have a short memory. You can see why. Double bogey at the last and now a missed fairway. Too much thought about what happened before, not what you want to do now.
Okay, on the green, but that's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. This now for birdie at 12.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Oh, no problems at all. The pace perfect. It is in for birdie. And he gets it to 12 under par. Here at the par 4 13th hole at the old course, Frank, what's the best play, power, or do you go with precision?
Well, you'd like a nice mixture of both there, Rich. If you can take those coffins out of play, that's the name for those series of bunkers sort of down the middle, then obviously you've got a much shorter shot coming in, and then you've got a chance to actually have a full view of this green.
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. From the fairway, Iona, this his second.
An impressive tee shot, managed to take the third of those coffin bunkers out of play, but the job's not done. This is a challenging approach shot.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by a quarter of an inch, you lose 10%. That's right, 10%.
Yeah, he had a pretty good run at that, but it won't go down. Still pretty good from there.
Okay, safely in for par here at 13, and he'll remain well in control of this tournament. You know a course is old when instead of white out-of-bounds sticks, they have an out-of-bounds wall, and that's on the right. So most players are taking it down that left side. That landing area, and this is again how you know a course is old. It has all these wonderful little names. It's known as the Elysian Fields. This one's starting a hair right. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Frank, there's a perfect example of the difference in the way the game is played in Scotland and the way it's played in the United States. In the U.S., in the air, you fly the ball to the whole location. Here, you play that baby right on the ground. That was well done.
Yeah, the biggest problem is when is the ball going to stop? And that's what you have to judge.
Had a pretty good run at it. That would have been a nice eagle, but couldn't quite find the line. Easy does it there. It's a birdie at 14. And he will definitely not say no to that. We arrive here at the 414-yard par 415. Drive here should be aimed at that church steeple in the distance. Position between two prominent humps down the road just a bit.
Ball's back in the fairway. I guess it's better to be lucky than good.
A left to right breeze, something to consider here as he eyes this second shot.
No, it's not close, but it is on the green.
Now this for another birdie. Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he's going to maintain that substantial lead. And now another par for the 16th, Frank, and another hole where precision off the tee is going to be paramount.
Yeah, the norm of the tee is really to avoid a series of 3 bunkers called the Principal's Nose. I've never really figured out why they're called that, but it's not the place to be, that's for sure. Stay short of those is the safe line, and then a little pop bunker once again in the front left of the screen called the Wig. That's also to be avoided. Another difficult green. Looks a little simpler from the fairway, but miss your mark with the yardage and you'll pay a premium.
So after that bomb of a drive, this is second to the par 4. I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And that's going to keep his large lead right where it is. Frank, this may well be the most famous hole in the world. It's the road hole here at the Old Course, number 17.
Yeah, without doubt, Rich. The vistas have changed over the years. There used to be a series of railway sheds down the right, and you had to hit it over across those. Now you hit it off across the corner of the hotel. So blind tee shot, further right you go, the shorter and the better angle you have in. And you need a good angle in because you mentioned it, road hole, it's got the road hole bunker that sits perfectly in that left front of this par 4 green.
We've got to be careful not to catch the hosel here as he lines up his second.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Chance now for another birdie.
And these are the putts you drill when you're on the putting green before the round. This should have a good chance to go in.
Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. No problems there. That's par here at 17. It'll hold tight at -13. Headed for home now with a Royal and Ancient behind the green. A chance to cross the Swilken Bridge, just as Jack Nicklaus did, as Arnold Palmer did, as so many of the legends of the sport have done. This is a special place in the game. This may be a touch right. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. So from right around 80 yards or so, this is second. That's an outstanding shot right there, and it sets up a really good look at birdie. This a little under 10 feet for birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt there. It's a birdie at 18. That will be a third straight round in the 60s. So our featured golfer likely going to be doing a little tossing and turning tonight, working with a 54-hole lead and looking for that first PGA Tour